My lip gloss.
Head high, chest up, and catch that brain, 'cause beauty is my name.
What up, beauty gang? Today I'm bringing you guys a super juicy natural hair video, okay? So many people want to know how I grew out my natural hair, so I'm going to reveal all the secrets that I did to accomplish the length that I have now in a matter of less than 2 years. Because I won't make 2 years till July 8th, and my hair has flourished, hunty. So yeah, I'm really excited to film this video because I know a lot of, especially type 4 natural hair people, struggle with thinking that their hair doesn't grow, not understanding why their hair isn't retaining length, stuff like that. So it's pretty dope to have once felt like that. I mean, that wasn't a dope feeling, but like to be where I'm at now. So I'm gonna help you guys get to this point too. I'm gonna hop right into this video, but if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, be a part of Beauty Gang. We'd love to have you, okay? And be sure to hit the bell button so that you're notified each time I post a new video. But let's hop right into this thing. I feel like my hair looks like a mushroom right now. Like it's in a high puff. It's just so big now, but I guess I'll take my hair down for the benefit of this video. Give it some life, you know. So first thing that I'm definitely going to attribute to my natural hair growth is that I stuck with a consistent regimen. Once I found it, I stuck with it. So when I had my natural hair out, I would be deep conditioning once a week. It wouldn't have to be a specific day, but for sure once a week I was deep conditioning, co-washing my hair, re-moisturizing it with a leave-in, an oil, and a cream, and then like that was it. I had a regimen that I stuck with. And in terms of the regimen, I also had specific products that I stuck with. I did not waver or sway. I know it's exciting sometimes to try different natural hair products, see what works best for your hair, what doesn't, blah blah. But for me personally, I'm not really with that. Like once a product proves to me its worth and that it works well with my hair, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not really gonna deviate from that all that much. Plus I'm saving money in the process. So yeah, I stuck with a consistent curly hair routine of co-washing my hair, deep conditioning, moisturizing it, then styling. And then the products that I used remained the same for almost a year now, I think. Yeah, about a year and a half now I've been using the same products. Another huge thing that I think helped a lot with my healthy hair growth, it's not just about growing long hair, it's also about healthy hair. And I think what helped a lot was having consistent trims. So whenever I felt my ends were just really bad, in the past I would be like, I can live with the bad ends, I just want length. Nowadays I didn't really care about the length at all, I just wanted healthy ends. And in retrospect, that helped me retain more length. So it wasn't like oh, I'm gonna cut my hair once every 3 months, or I know some people only cut their hair twice a year. You have to do what's best for your hair. Me personally, I know my hair can't handle only getting a trim twice a year and retaining length as well as health. So yeah, I can't give you guys a standard time duration of how long I'll wait before I trim. It's just whenever I feel my ends are bad, or when I detangle my hair with, like, let's say a wide tooth comb and it just has a lot of snags, or I blow dry my hair and there's a lot of little broken off pieces of hair on the ground. That's when you know your hair needs a trim. Also, an example, if I twist out my hair and at the end of the twist out is a very stringy ends, then I know it's time to trim my hair. Just different signs. It's all about kind of learning your hair, and with learning your hair, you know when something's up or wrong or when it needs something. And when those issues happen with my hair, I know I need a trim. I still do owe you guys a detailed natural hair video on how I trim my hair, but those are just verbal examples. I am gonna do a physical example for you guys though eventually. I also think another huge thing that has to do with my hair growth is definitely being lazy. As crazy as that sounds, because I know like the natural hair community is all about being on your hairs like behind, but just throwing my hair in a high puff or bun has saved my hair a lot. The less manipulation, the better. A huge reason and example behind why you might not be retaining length, or a lot of naturals don't retain length, is because we love our hair to be down. Like, this is cute. My hair being down is cute. I like that. But at the same time, I'm putting it in a lot of danger in a lot of ways. One, in terms of the weather, it's cold right now. And then two, like, this bra isn't gonna do anything, but if I had on, like, let's say a sweatshirt or a hoodie or just a regular shirt and my hair does touch my shoulders and stuff now, it constantly rubbing against that cloth can cause friction, and along with friction causes breakage. So I think that has to do a lot with why my hair has grown substantially too. I've seen so much growth because I don't wear my hair down all that often. When I do, it's kind of rare. It might be for pictures or something. When I finally get my hair to the length I want, although it's prospered a lot, I want it to get a little bit longer, a little bit bigger. I'll probably start wearing my hair more then because I finally will have reached my goals. But until then, you'll see me rocking high buns, high puffs, low sleek buns, protective styles, stuff like that, just because there's so many things out there in the atmosphere that can damage your hair. Like, the weather is a huge thing. I really didn't want to have my natural hair out in the cold. Right now the weather's trying to go to spring, but like something keeps snatching it back. It's just trying and then snatch back. But anyway, I stay in the house majority of the time, so that's okay. But yeah, I'm saying all that to say, being lazy, leaving your hair alone, rocking protective styles has grown my hair personally. And speaking of protective styles, wigs. Alright, if you have been following me on my channel for a while now, you know that wigs did this, okay? I mean, I wish I had something else for you guys, but wigs did that, okay? What did it do? That. The wigs did that. No, but for real, wigs helped a lot, but in all seriousness, it's not necessarily the wig, it's the fact that it's a low manipulation. I'm not messing with my hair at all when it's in wigs. So when I cornrow my hair and braid it up for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think the longest I've ever gone is a month and a half. My hair was just left alone that whole time. And you know something too that I always was like really proud of myself about? I moisturize my hair very well. Not anything extra, but just no matter how long I had my hair in braids, when I took out the braids, my hair still had sheen to it. And I could tell it was still moisturized. So that's how I knew my hair was at least healthy under the wigs. And I did receive a lot of questions of people asking what did I do while I was wearing the wigs, like especially if I went for like a month wearing different wigs without taking down my hair. And I guess I want to show you guys, okay? These two products are for sure the two products that have definitely grown my hair, hands down, because they're like the only products I've used. So it's the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strength and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. Put that in my hair every single time I braided it up. Put it in my hair if I left my braids in for like 3 to 4 weeks. Once a week I would just apply that over top of the braids, and I will put this in the scalp, like between my braids, whenever I'm remoisturizing. So when I went a month and a half with the wigs without washing my hair, deep conditioning and stuff, this always went into my scalp, like in between those braids. And this stuff has grown my hair. Like, I don't know what else to attest it to, because this is the only stuff that I would use in my roots. It would be this and or Jamaican Black Castor Oil that I would put on my edges, and then I would apply this on top of my braids, and it kept my hair moisturized. Now, prior to having to re-moisturize my hair, I would use this and I would use olive oil, and then I would corn roll it up. I actually have a video on my channel. A lot of people ask, how did you do your hair? Blah, blah, blah. That's how I know people don't be riding for me. But anyway, I will link it at the top of the screen. In that video, I showed how I corn rolled my hair, what products I use, all that stuff. But I never did show what I did to re-moisturize my hair while it remained in braids. So it was only these products. Each time, these products, never swayed. And it has grown the crap out of my hair. So yeah, I know I have a decent amount of younger following, and I get a lot of people that kind of ask like, I think I'm too young to wear wigs, or they're not all that confident to wear wigs, stuff like that. And they ask me what else they should do, and I don't really like to comment on that just because I don't want to give advice on something I personally didn't try. So I don't want to tell you to get crochet, twister braids, or to get box braids or whatever, and I haven't done that for my hair personally. For me personally, my hair growth has came from wearing wigs as protective styles and leaving my hair alone. I can't attest to say that wearing a sew-in or any other protective style is going to grow your hair the way the wigs grew mine, but you know what products I use now, okay? You know a huge secret of mine of how I grew my hair, so I guess kind of just is a trial and error type of thing. But you'll see in my upcoming natural hair journey video that I'm going to put out this month that there was a time period where I tried sew-ins and it did not grow my hair like that. It was a time period I did Marley twist, did not grow my hair like this. So I think everybody's a little bit different, but I know for sure too, this is kind of tying into another secret revealed, is that I learned and researched the crap out of my hair type. So I have type 4 hair, okay? with medium to high porosity, fine strands, and high density. I do also have a video breaking down each porosity, each hair type, each density. I have literally a natural hair video that will teach you everything you need to know. You don't have to research like I did. So I will link that at the top of the screen too. You just need to figure out your hair. You need to learn your hair, because if you don't, it's gonna just keep continuously being a trial and error thing. So when I was researching all that stuff before presenting the content to you guys, I learned because I have fine hair strands, like something like wash and goes aren't good for my hair. It actually causes a lot of single strand knots, and a lot of type 4 people suffer from lack of length retention because of single strand knots. So for example, the wash and go thing, wash and goes is basically your hair's natural curly state, not altered or anything, right? Since type 4 strands are so fine, those strands basically clump together like this. And when they do that, because they're so fine, they knot. That's how the single strand knots occur. So as much as I love wash and goes, I realized that that was actually damaging my hair. Well, not damaging, but restricting my growth, my prosper, my flourish, okay? Another thing I learned is that fine strands break off extremely fast. So for example, if somebody with type 3 hair or whatever brushes their hair each time they do a wash day once a week, I can't do that with my hair because my strands are way too fine for that. They would literally break off every time. Fine strands, you literally have to take care of them like they're babies. They're literally so weak. So the more manipulation you do to your fine hair strands, the more breakage, split ends, just everything bad is gonna happen to it. So that's something I learned and benefited from learning as a type 4 natural. But yeah, I don't wanna get too deep into that just because I have a whole video on learning your hair type and stuff. So go check that out after this video. Now, another secret revealed. I always make sure to apply products to an open hair shaft. So when I say open hair shaft, in order to open your hair shaft, you have to have warm to hot water. Well, you know what? I don't know if this is for every natural, but I know for my personal natural hair, and I think majority of type 4 natural hair, you have to spritz warm to hot water on your hair in order to open the hair shaft. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of it, using warm to hot water to open a hair shaft and then cold water to seal a hair shaft. I always open my hair shaft before applying my Jamaican black castor oil leave-in conditioner and my oil and stuff. And I think that's helped with me maintaining moisture in my hair even after having it in braids for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. My hair still ends up being moisturized when I take those braids down, and I think it's because I open the shaft before applying the products on top of the hair. Now this one, I don't really know if it's a secret revealed or not, and I don't think it makes a huge difference to my hair, but I do only flat iron my hair once a year. Well, I've only had this big chop for 2 years now. It'll make 2 years July 8th. But I haven't flat ironed my hair since July 8th of 2017, and I don't plan on flat ironing my hair till July 8th of 2018. So I wouldn't say that's a real big secret with hair growth and stuff, but I do know the less heat, the better in retrospect. Blow drying your hair isn't all that terrible, but constantly putting heat on your hair can dry it out really fast, cause heat damage, stuff like that. So I'm not saying stay away from heat. I even use my blow dryer on a high heat to kind of stretch my roots sometimes and create more length. But that's not an everyday, every other day type of thing. Like, I don't use heat like that. And then this last secret revealed, I know this is a lot easier said than done, but honestly, for me personally, when I stopped obsessing over my hair's length and wanting it to be so long like these other naturals that I see on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, my hair went stupid on me. And when I say stupid, I mean like it grew like ridiculously. And I wasn't focused on everybody else's journeys. I wasn't really focused on, oh my gosh, I want my hair to be so long, I kind of just let it do its thing. And next thing I know, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm pulling down different hair pieces and I'm like, say what? When did this happen? When? How, Sway? It's a much easier said than done thing, because I know almost every natural, their goal is to have long hair. But the biggest concern I honestly think you should be worried about, that I started worrying about and my hair growth came along with it, is the health of my natural hair. I wasn't choosing length over health. I wasn't choosing to stretch my hair all the time just so the shrinkage wouldn't make me look bald head. Like, I kind of just left it alone. And honestly, I'm just now thinking of this as I'm talking to you guys, but I'm realizing I haven't put color back in my hair in a long time, and I don't plan to. If I ever color my hair again, it will only be the ends, like how my hair is right now with light brown on the ends. But I never color my hair again from root to tip. And I used to, back in the day, you'll see in the natural hair video, that I used to go back to back months, like re-dyeing my hair or whatever. And honestly, dyeing your hair in itself dries your hair out, and even like the ends of my hair that still have color on it, it's harder to moisturize. But imagine having to focus on moisturizing your whole head instead of just the ends. Like the ends aren't really a problem for me, but when I used to like dye my whole head, it was so hard to retain moisture. My gosh. So now that I'm thinking about it, talking to you guys, that probably helped with my hair growth too. Not dyeing my hair, not putting chemicals in my hair anymore. Like regardless if you have a perm or relax or whatever, adding color to your hair is technically a chemical too. It might not damage your hair as bad as a perm or relaxer or whatever it would, but it still affects it. So yeah, those were all my personal secrets revealed on what I did to retain my length, grow my hair this full and thick. Like, I'm so amazed, y'all. I'm so in love with my hair. And let me tell you, it hasn't always been like that. Initially, it took me a while to love my curl pattern because I used to think, oh, I really want the looser curls like these other girls, blah, blah. But when I got over that, I started liking my curl pattern. But then I was like, oh, it's not long like the other girls, blah, blah. And after I finally decided to just stop worrying about everybody else and just let my hair do its thing, it is my hair is gorgeous. And that's not even on no cocky stuff. It's legit gorgeous. And I think that's what a lot of type 4 hair naturals don't realize. Our hair is gorgeous, and it's no shade to like other hair types and stuff, but other hair types don't get this big and stay that way on its own. Like our hair, I think every hair type has a beautiful perk to it. Because I'm a type 4 natural, I'm speaking of our beautiful perk, but ours is that it gets so full and big and voluminous. And a lot of other natural hair types that are below us aren't able to do that. So don't always worry about what a looser type hair type curl pattern is or how much better their hair looks than yours, blah, blah. Focus on falling in love with your hair, okay? And everything else will fall into place, I promise you. But yeah, that was a mouthful. I really hope that you guys found that helpful. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. I'll be sure to try to get to them as soon as possible. Again, definitely go check out that hair type, porosity, density, blah, blah, blah video, because it'll be very helpful with you better learning and understanding your hair. And yeah, like I said, a natural hair journey video will definitely be going up this month. I'm so excited to finally share that with you guys. I've been on this journey technically since 2014, so it's been 4 years of a lot of stuff. So I'm so excited for you guys to see that video. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys. Really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you are new again and you made it to the end, hit that subscribe button, girl. Like, come on now, you know you want to be a part of this game. You know you do, because we all about to be flourishing and popping out here, so you might as well join the game. But yeah, until next time, guys, bye.
Move your body cause you're loving the way that you want. Move your body if you're loving the way that you talk. One time if you're confident. Clap 2 times cause you own it. Never gave a damn about what they say, cause you handle all your business on a day by day. Head high, chest up, and catch that frame, cause beauty is your name.